Welcome everyone again into another video. Today's video I will showcase another champion that is capable of soloing dungeon event stage 30, the boss. Solo the boss. Okay, you need seer setup to nuke the wave, nuke the mobs, and then there is a champion that's not Euros. We already made a guide about Euros. This will be another champion that can totally do it, 100% win rate. And if you guys have been paying attention to this stage, beating dungeon event is all about damage mitigation. So you need a champion that has insane damage mitigation. If you have that champion, you can do it. If you don't have that champion, you can rely on a set like Defiant and Stalwart with some masteries that will help you out. But very quick guys, get yourself a free legendary Narma by clicking the link in my description. You will also get 3 amazing epics: Anax, Uugo, and Mausoleum Mage. All you need to do is, number 1, log out of Play and Play on your PC and uninstall it. Number 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Number 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Number 4, go to your inbox and claim the champion. So don't miss out on the great chance to get Narma and 3 very strong epics. So make sure to click my link before it expires. The champion I'm talking about here is actually none other than Vulkanos Fumor. He's a faction unity champion that is for the demon spawn. He's probably the best by far faction unity champion. Some people might say no, Fina is better. Some people might say that no, Theox is better. But people agree that those 3 are the best, and those 3, each one of those 3 is #1 faction unity champion in their defense. So what makes Vulkanos able to do such a hard stage like stage 30? Well, it's mainly his passives. Okay, now what I care about him is his A3, attack one enemy 2 times. The damage inflicted by this skill increases by 10% for the turns left remaining of any HP burn. Debuff on enemy team stacks up to 100%. So what part of this is good about dungeon event? None. This is the part, okay? One faction ally. If you have one faction ally, which you have to figure out a champion that works with him, damage received by this champion is decreased by 50% while this skill is not on cooldown. So what does that mean? That means if you don't use this ability, he will take 50% less damage, which means if you build him above 4200 defense, you know, if you have your champion above 4200 defense, they will take only 15% of the damage and 85% will be mitigated. So that 50% goes here and then be divided by 2, and then it will be 7.5%. And if you have Defiant, that's 7.5%. If it's AUE, will be divided by 45%. So we're talking about 3%. If you have this mastery right here, that means if it's a crit, will be also mitigated by 8%. So you almost take no damage. So this is like the best part about him. Now, as far as the gear, he doesn't need accuracy because of his A3, his passive. What does his passive? Whenever an enemy receives a buff, this is the reason why he can, another reason. So this is how he cannot die, and this passive here is why he can do damage. Whenever an enemy receives a buff or has their turn meter increased, has 50% chance to place HP burn debuff on that enemy. 50, that goes to 70. With the mastery, that goes to 75. 75 is a good number. If an enemy already has HP burn debuff, has 50% chance in instantly activating it. So you know how Kurosa has 2 buffs, the one that increase crit rate and the other one that makes her ignore the defense. So that's 2 debuffs. One debuff will put HP burn on her. The other debuff will make him activate that HP burn, which means you will put HP burn and then activate it. There are multiple champions on the same team with this skill, only one will activate. I don't know how this passive works because I've seen people using 2 of him. I don't know why. Now, if you have one faction unity champion, HP burn debuffs placed by this skill cannot be resisted or blocked. So you don't need to build him with any accuracy, unlike Euros. So this is much easier to build than Euros. You remember, like with Euros, we have to care about accuracy, while here we don't need accuracy. So now, as far as the awakening, if you have a second one, I don't know if you do, you can just switch this one to Brimstone and you will have a much faster run. I'm expecting this run to be 5 to 6 minutes. So if you have him with Brimstone, I'm expecting it to be 2 to 3 minutes. So it's up to you which champion you want to build. We already made a video about Euros, and today we're making video about Vulkanos. Is that everything? No. You need Golden Elixir, of course, because that's the way you are going to heal your champion. Now, which champion am I going to pair with him? Well, I need to champion that is a demon spawn and has tons terms of buffs, and if you can take a look here, none of these champions has buffs. Oh wait, we have Wither the Crown. She has continuous heal, increased defense. So that's a good champion to have if you want a champion that put out some buffs. So this is number 1, Wither the Crown. If you have her, that's a good choice. Duchess, she has 2 buffs right here, 3 buffs actually. Block debuffs, increase attack, and perfect veil. That's the 3 buffs. So if you have Duchess, that's your best candidate. Is that enough? No, there is actually Helicat. He has block damage. I mean, it's pretty much just block damage, so it's 1 ability. Is there anything else? Yes, Tyrant, Exclamor. Tyrant has ally protection and increased defense. So any of these champions bring more buffs for you to see to nuke them out. Now, as far as the run, the team will be Seed setup and him, and the good thing about him is that he has good aura, defense, and he has a speed in all battles, only for demons, so that will give him some sort of a speed. Do I care about speed? No, we don't care about speed. So here we have 2 buffs, 3 buffs, we have 2 buffs, that's 7 buffs. That's enough for Seer to nuke the entire game. Like everything about these waves. So we're just gonna make him use his A1. That's all he needs to do. His A1 does more damage than his A2. Now let's just go pray that he can do it and just test it out. Can he do it or he can't do it? Buffs. Okay, shield is about to do it. Oh my god. Okay, let's just go and see. We have many buffs. Let's hope these buffs are enough to do it. Okay, we have 3 plus 2 plus 2 and 1 shot. Now, this is where the business starts. Okay, HP burn is landed. They will attack him. The golden elixir is supposed to keep him alive. And let's see. Okay, he's not going down. His health is up. Those minions won't do any damage. Okay, he can do his A1. Okay, the golden elixir is doing exactly as much as needed for him to survive. As you can see, the hit is 3,000. He's healing by 15,000, as you can see, which is keeping him alive. Now, I know that at one point this might fail because due to having many crits after a crit, but I think so far he's doing good. The question is he doing enough damage? That's the bigger question. So he's gonna do damage by his passive. His passive here, like whenever the boss tries to put some buffs, right? So we need the boss to do some buffs actually. Okay, yeah, you can see that the boss put some buffs. HP burn landed. I don't want him to take any turns. I don't care if he takes any turns. This is just gonna be a very long one, but it looks like that he can do it. So I'm gonna wait and see how long this will take, and then we will be able to judge. So 5 hours after, well, it's just 5 minutes, let's be honest. So he can actually do it. He hasn't lost any HP. And something to mention here, if you have him in Brimstone, who would give him Brimstone when you can just use him in live arena or in arena and you give him incinerate? Well, I'm just saying, if you have more than one, he can totally do it. As you can see, it's not that fast of a run, but it's totally safe. So if you are someone who cares about having, like right now, I don't think any champion has 100% unless you have a very stacked, cracked, what's his name, Eurost. Other than that, there is no champion in the game is capable of doing it 100%. I do believe that Eurost can do it 100%, but you need a very end game gear. So yeah, I did not give him any masteries that help him out throughout the fight. Like you can see, all of his masteries are literally made for arena. Like I don't have any of the healing ones. If you want to copy masteries for him exactly to do this content, go to my Eurost video. I hope the editor will put it here somewhere. If you want to have 100% 100% masteries, copy the ones from Eurost. You know what? Let me just show them to you. These masteries are the best if you want to have 100% win rate, because those will help you out to heal. Those will give you this will give you some stats. This right here will give you a higher chance into landing those debuffs. As you saw, I didn't have this one on my Vulkanos, and accuracy, you don't need it. You can literally go support until this one, and then you go Helm Smasher or like any damage or War Master on Vulkanos. So yeah, that is your champion, that is your build. Please, if you appreciate this content, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.